Welcome to TYT Sports. Francis Maxwell here. So LeBron James could finally be partnered by another huge name at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jason?
Of course they are. Kevin Love's going to the Cavs. Although there is some iffy things about this deal. That this is from Yahoo Sports writer is Adam. I'm not even going to take a chance at pronouncing his last name. Wojnarowski or something like that. But quote: Cleveland is making the deal with Minnesota with a firm agreement. I've never heard that used before. Love will opt out of his contract in 2015 and re-sign with the Cavaliers on a 5-year, $120 million plus contract. Love is worth $120 million, in my opinion. The guy, at one point early last season, was averaging more rebounds than points. I think he had 5 straight games of 20 rebounds and 20 points. That's absurd. 10 and 10 is amazing for any player. Not amazing. It's very good for any player. 20 and 20 is transcending for the position. Currently averaging 19 and 12, and last season 26 points and 12.5 rebounds. The guy's got MVP ceiling. Granted, he's going to be playing with the MVP in LeBron James. It's the right move for the Cavs. It's going, as Britton was just saying a second ago, the king is going to get what he wants, and the king wants another championship or 2 or 3. The city of Cleveland's got to be ecstatic in getting the 3-time All-Star stud of a player from UCLA, and moving forward with it. So the trade involves sending first overall pick from this year's draft, Andrew Wiggins, and first overall pick from last year's NBA draft, Anthony Bennett, 2 Canadian players, maybe for whatever reason they're getting closer to the border, to the Minnesota Timberwolves, where about a month ago, a lot of the sports pundits were saying if Wiggins goes to Minnesota, he's going to be forgotten about. Yeah. Well, at the same time, Kevin Love was the center of that team, and he was still able to put up outstanding numbers, and he was the spotlight. Yeah. Andrew Wiggins, now Minnesota almost becomes his team moving forward, so he's definitely got a place to grow. The reverse side of things is part of me wanted to see Wiggins grow with LeBron because, like I said in the NBA draft clip when we were recapping that, there's nobody doubting Andrew Wiggins' talent. He's going to be a good player, but in terms for Cleveland, in terms of right now to win a championship going into this season, it's got to be the closest thing to a lock for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The only competition I see them having, Chicago Bulls, because Derrick Rose is back and he's healthy, it seems like. He's explosive. If it wasn't for Paul George's brutal injury in the Team USA White vs. Blue scrimmage, everybody would only be talking about how unbelievable it was to see Derrick Rose back in full form, because, my God, was he good.
You don't fancy the Knicks to make an emergence to the championship?
I love the New York Knicks, but they are my team. Yeah. But Carmelo ain't winning a championship in New York, unfortunately. Okay.
All right, so last question from a neutral point of view, just to get it to you. Now that Kevin Love is going to join LeBron in Cleveland, are they going to be able to win? Bottom line. Yes or no?
So the West is a much better conference than the East. Mm-hmm. There's no excuse for the LeBron and Kevin Love and the Cavs to not win an Eastern Conference Finals, and they'll be there. The Bulls are the one team that can give them a lot of competition. Yeah. But having said that, San Antonio's back next year with the same team and the best coach in the NBA.